For all believers, Christ has prepared the Father's house in heaven. He has prepared Zion for his people. Christ is there sitting at the right hand, and we will sit ourselves with him in our very bodies on that last day. Here I want to make a note of how modern theology robs from the people of God what ought to be one of their sweetest comforts by saying and insisting, often with vehemence, that Christians, though their souls will go to heaven for a time, will be brought back to this earth. And it's on this earth that we will have the enjoyment of our resurrected bodies. But if you truly understand all these longings of the pious soul in the scriptures, and if you understand Christ's ascension, if you assert that souls that have been in heaven for however many years Christ delayed will be brought back to earth to dwell in their bodies, then you have demoted believers. And it's quite sad. Because how much better is it to be in the third heaven than even to be on a restored, sinless earth? Heaven is the home of believers. What, Hebrews 11, did all the godly in the Old Testament seek? They sought that better country that is unheavenly. They were pressing on, not toward Canaan, but toward the heavenly Canaan, not toward the earthly Jerusalem, but the Zion that is above. And we ought to hope ourselves that we will be there, not just in soul for a while, but in body also. And this is an important way that we prove the completeness of Christ's work, because there is an analogy in all that happened to Christ and happens to his people. So Christ died for sin. We must die to sin. Christ was raised from the dead. When his salvation is applied to us, we are raised from spiritual death to new life. Christ ascended into heaven. What's the analogy? We ascend to heaven. First now in our affections, but then even as he did, in our body and soul. We're raised bodily on the last day, but not only raised, ascended. Return to heaven, to have with him the glorious life that he's prepared for us there at the right hand of God, in Abraham's bosom, in paradise. May the Lord bring us there.